This afternoon in beautiful Prescott Valley fall afternoon, I think it's probably about noon, I'm showing you this gorgeous 2017 Newmar Ventana model number 3709. It's just under 38 feet long, powered by a Cummins diesel 340 horsepower. Has two air conditioners. You can see it has vent covers and loads of solar generation up on top. You'll see that in the photos. That along with a 200 amp hour lithium battery and charge controller and a 2000 watt inverter. It keeps the residential fridge going pretty much indefinitely, taking away the concern about not having propane for boondocking. Generator only has a little over 100 hours on it because they say the solar pretty much does what they need unless they need to run the air conditioner, which there's two. Even the tires don't need replacing yet. They're from 11/21, so they're going on 4 years old. They should have at least another year on them, and they look, I don't see any cracking or any problems whatsoever on the outside. Something you don't always see is this one has Aluma guards on the slide toppers and on the awnings, the patio awning and the door awning. And so it sort of takes away the sun out of the equation, and they don't rot on top like a lot of them do in Arizona. So the awnings and toppers are in good shape from what I can see. 8 kW, 8,000 watt diesel generator, and I mentioned earlier it just has a little over 100 hours. It's right up there. It does have side and rear view cameras. We'll just keep walking around. It's hard to find anything wrong. There's a couple blemishes that I've taken photos on. They had a boat trailer rub up against them, and there's a little scratch on the right front side, and one or two little things on the inside. There's some rock dings on here, but this one does have the Diamond Shield invisible front end bra to keep the bug damage and things like that. But as we go around, I mean, I'm seeing one or two little dings like this, and that's more like a rock damage pit. But it's otherwise there's no peeling of clear coat. It has this great super slide right here that covers pretty much the entire length except the restroom. As we continue to go back, full body paint, of course, 10-gallon dual water heater, 5,000 pound towing capacity. And the sellers have, sorry about the wind, it's windy today. The sellers have a tow vehicle. It's a Jeep Cherokee, and they'd be willing to sell that. I haven't taken any pictures of that, but we'll get the details on that up on the listing as well if you want a package deal. Continue to walk around. You can see it's I don't see anything wrong other than those few dings I've shown you. It does have the pull-through tray on. There's 2 or 3 of the storage areas underneath go across the entire unit, and it has one of the pull-out trays, which are wonderful to have for loading and unloading. 2 furnaces to keep it toasty in the winter. Plus, it has the fireplace that you'll see when we go on the interior. But there's another little ding right there. But it is full body paint. I can tell you that by looking at it and feeling it. 3 slide outs. The photos will also show you what this little doohickey is for right here. There's a hammock, and that's really pretty cool, and I encourage you to look at the photos. But here we go. That's the walk around the exterior of this gorgeous 2017 Newmar Ventana LE, model number 3709. Thank you for joining me. In a minute, we'll just walk inside. Let's take a look at the inside of this beautiful Ventana. Has, of course, the automatic steps, and it does have the cover for the the stairwell here, so that the passenger has a place to put their feet, and it works well. You can see that in the photos. They thought of a lot of really neat things, and since we're coming into the cockpit, I'm going to show you this right now. These aren't cheap, but they a custom-made dash cover, and it's not hiding anything. That's just something they did to protect it. Okay, let's go on in. Controls for the passenger. One of the very few flaws in this, there's this one corner of this one seat has some wear. I don't know if that can be repaired or if it needs a seat cover, but that's one small thing on a otherwise very spectacular rig. Okay, over cab storage and control panel right here. Controls your solar controller, solar charge controller, water heater, awning, a number of things. More storage here, and there's some spare parts and remotes stashed in here. And then over in this one is a very nice home stereo unit, and it looks like networking and cabling controllers right up there as well. It does have fans for the passenger and the driver. Very nice control center. It has a Bluetooth stereo, Sony, so you can listen to tunes as you're going. Your backup monitor is on a separate screen, so you don't have to worry about that and trying to be able to see it. It's actually pretty visible. It's still on right now. There's under 60,000 miles, so this is pretty new in diesel pusher terms. And then you have your auto leveling and other controls, a couple of cup holders, and then we move around into the living area. Let me back off here. Now, when they first purchased this is a single owner unit. When they first purchased this, the rollers on the slides were marking their floor, and so Newmar provided them with these mats. They just lift up. You can see a couple out of place. And there's our hide-a-bed with a air mattress and a pump for that mattress. You have a dinette with a few extra chairs. I think this slides out so you can seat more people. Okay, it does have a residential fridge, and if you're worried about boondocking, it has lots of solar up there. It has a 2,000 watt inverter and lots of battery power, a lithium battery. So they say that between the solar and the lithium battery and the inverter, they've run this thing, as long as you're not trying to run air conditioning and all sorts of other stuff. They say this has been cold, and it is cold right now, for about 2 weeks. So boondocking is not an issue with this residential fridge. Okay, spacious. Look at the size of this kitchen area. And the counter extends here, and there's a televator right there, and something you don't typically see in motorhomes, but it has a fireplace. And there are photos of it functioning, and with the televator up. It does not have an oven, but it has the 3-burner stovetop plus the micro convection. And look at the beautiful cabinetry in here. And so there is a cover for the cooktop and covers for the dual sink. And again, I encourage you to look at the photos. Now the finishing touches on these, I mean, I just have to show you. Look at how that pretty marbled finish is on the slide frame, and then on this slide frame, the same thing. The nice hardwood dark cabinetry. Everything seems to work as it should, but here is one of the coolest things, is that with everything closed up, you still have access to this, which is a half bath. So it has 1.5 baths, a full corner medicine cabinet, more storage in here, lots of storage, and easy access to your electrical, which is stashed right behind here above the toilet, with your 110, 120 and your 12-volt fuses, and then the guide to your 12-volt fuses right there. Fantastic vent in each bathroom. And so let's back our way out of here. We'll close this door, which is a pivoting door so it doesn't get in the way. And right here you see a pantry area. Deep shelves. And then we move into the bedroom. So it has a very comfortable queen-size bed. It has some storage underneath, but right now there are extra dining chairs in there. There's a little nightstand on each side with storage and power. There's more storage above, and again the nice roof treatment or ceiling treatment there. We'll go back around here. There's the bedroom television, 2 closets, and then plenty of drawer space. And in this mirrored, or this glass covered one, it looks like a DVD player, and maybe some routers, some splitters for the electronics. Okay, as we walk into the rear bathroom, note there's a small step up, and there's our access to the engine compartment, and then there's the shower with the skylight, and it's a very nice shower. I like the bar that you can make put the shower head higher or lower. I'm one who would want it a little higher. It's a corner shower, but there's adequate room to move around. They've added their own soap dishes, and so it's very, very functional. We go back into this corner, and there's another closet and a little bit more storage, a drawer. And then, as we look at the medicine cabinet, very good sized medicine cabinet, opens 2 ways. Nice sconce. Good sized counter for the bathroom sink. More storage underneath. As we go around to this corner, this is our washer dryer cabinet. It is completely plumbed and ready for a washer dryer, and it's huge. I'm guessing this thing is, I don't know, at least 36, 38 inches wide and deep. And they like the extra space for the storage, but as you can see, it's plumbed for a drain, it's plumbed for the water, and it's plumbed for power as well, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and close that, work our way around. Actually has a window above the toilet, a nice toilet, a fantastic vent right there. We'll go on into the bedroom, and I have to remember to step down. We've already taken a look at this, and everything does have either pocket doors or a barn style door like that one. So there is privacy to keep this separate. So that's pretty much it for the tour of this 2017 Newmar Ventana. 3709 is the model. Beautiful features, beautiful motorhome, ready to go, newer tires. It needs nothing to take you on your next adventures.